What's up guys, today with a brand new video, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a Roblox game from scratch. So this is actually pretty easy, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. So now we are going to go to create, but this only works on PC, so on Mac or Windows. And then you want to press here, download studio, where it's trying to open Roblox. Where I'm gonna press cancel, but you need to press accept to download Roblox Studio, because I already have it downloaded. So now I'm here at Roblox Studio, and these are my weird games. Don't ask me why I have 100 of them. This is my latest game, so please check it out. Links is in the description below. Yeah. And let's press now new. And at new, you have many templates to choose. Let's start with a base plate. Now it will load like this. There's like a spawn. Let's close this and bring this. Okay, so here you see the base plate, and there's also spawn location. And here's a toolbox, and explorer and properties are like, wait a second. Sorry for the issue, now it's already fixed. And first, now this is the base plate. Let me delete the spawn location. And now here is 4 of these. Select, move, scale, or rotate. So select, you can just, for example, let me put a part. You can just select it by just pressing it and just drag it around. By move, you can move the part like this. Up, down, left, right, and yeah. And scale, you can then make the part bigger or smaller, or however you want the part to be. And rotate, you can rotate the part how you want the part to be. So let me delete this part for now. Now let's go to part. Here you can click a part, and there a part will spawn here. So this is a part, and like I said, these 4. And if you selected the part, if you see at the explorer, so for example you now select the part, it will turn blue. So blue means if the part is selected. And explorers and properties, you need them. It's like, so these are the most important tabs that you need. So at explorer, you can press the plus and make a script, decal texture. Actually, you can also do that here. Right click, and then they will say somewhere script, I guess. I don't know. Well, I just forgot this. But anyways, explorer is still so important. And properties, you can like change the color, and you can anchor, you can cancel light. We'll talk all of that later. What did I just say? Like, what does that even mean? Okay. So anyway, let me delete this part. And let me take first the base plate. So you can't just select the base plate like that, because the base plate is really big, and yeah, I don't know how to explain. So the base plate like just really big, and now I'm shrinking it down like this. Let me now just put the spawn point like for now. Okay, we don't need 2, we just need 1. Go and press move, and just let me just move it here. Okay, now this base plate is also good and small. Yeah. So now let me close the toolbox. And for example, you want to make a shooting game. For example, you want to make, no, not a shooting, but a fighting game. So let me press toolbox and then link it short. Or you can just type short actually. But there's one also from Roblox. So I'm just gonna type now short. And here's from the short from Roblox. And press OK. And starter pack. What is actually starter pack? Starter pack means like at the backpack. So let me say like the item that you have at the inventory. Yeah, if you press yes, and if you press now play, you can now play the game. And then the short is at your inventory. So whatever you put at the starter pack, that will be at the inventory. So as you guys see, I have the short inventory, and yeah. So here's the short. We don't need now the short anymore. And press delete. So now let's think what we need more. Let me put now a part. Let me select the part, drag it here, and let me say we're gonna scale the part up nice and tidy. Change the color a bit to blue, and this should be like a tower, like a building, let's just say, for example. Now let me press play and watch what happens. We can move this part, but not. So we can actually move this part, and you guys can already see a bit that's moving. So you guys cannot see it right now, but let me show you. I'm gonna now shrink this part. So let me now shrink it. So big buildings can also actually move, but if you have like the small part, it stopped moving. I don't know. Wait, what? It should actually move right now. Wait a sec. So okay, here's the part. And now press play. Okay, so this is the part, and it's not moving. Yeah, but what? So let's imagine this part will move. Let's imagine this part will move. So for example, let me shrink it to this mini part. Okay, this is another part, and you see this part is kind of moving. So you cannot see that right now, but look, if I like go on it, so where does that part even over there? So if I like go on it, it moves a bit. So you can just see, look, it like moves a little bit, but how do you even prevent that? So it actually just moves a little bit, but sometimes it could even fall down. So let me put a new part, and then you see this little thing called anchor. You need to press anchor, and now the part will not even move. So now let me press play, and you see the part is like concrete, so it doesn't even move. So sorry I couldn't show that the part was moving or not. I don't know what happened, but anyways, let's move to the next stage. So we need our part again, and for example, we want to make an obby, and so let me put this up like this. Control D is duplicate, so you can now duplicate it. put another part there, like next to. Control D, and put this here. Rotate it like this. Move it like this. Wonderful. Control D, and now move it like this. So we have here like an obstacle, let's just say, and let's test this obstacle, this mini obstacle. Yeah. Okay. Look, now it fell because it wasn't anchored. It fell. It wasn't anchored. So that's what actually anchor means. We can also move it, but it wasn't actually even anchored. So yeah, anchored means that. So if you want this obstacle to be in a place, so to not fall down or something, you need to let me select them all. You need to press Control to select them all at Windows. And now here's anchor. Let's press that. And now let's play again. And you see, now it stays. Now it doesn't fall. We cannot move it. Blah blah blah. Okay. Now let's press on. So for example, you're making, you want to group all of this, right? Then what you all need to do is press Control D, and now it's grouped as a model. What did I even did? Wait. So let me delete. I did something wrong. So for example, these are the parts that you want to group. Sorry, Control D wasn't right. Control D means duplicate, but Control G means group. And now this is grouped as a model. And let me delete this and press this, and now we have this grouped as a model. And how to ungroup is Control U. And now with this ungroup. For example, you want to make a game called Guess the Type Correct. But both of this you can walk on it. So how do you actually make this game? So first click on the part that you want this to, like, you want the part. So when a player steps on that part, the player will fall. Click on that part and then search for Can't Collide, Collision, and then Can't Collide. Turn this off and now press play. And now go on the tile that you want the players to fall down, and now you did it. So the player fell down. So Can't Collide means exactly that. If you Can't Collide means that people can walk on the part, and if that's off, people can fall down or just walk into that part without anything. So okay, let's select all of the parts and now delete it. Now I'm gonna show you how to script. Scripting means, so at Roblox Studio, scripting is actually just like a code, and then it says what the part do, what something does, for example. But not only that, it could also manage a few things and make also NPCs actually. So yeah, actually here at the toolbox you can also find things for your game. But for example, you want to script a KillBrick. Let's place a part, anchor it, scale it. Let's scale like this, and then put this to really red or bright red. Actually, it doesn't matter. And now change the material to neon, and now it has this glowing effect. So now it's glows. And then if you press now play, people can just walk over it like this, so people wouldn't die. people could just walk over it. So how do we do this? So press on the part, add plus, and add script. So this is the script. Oh, oops, wait. So this is now the script. And I'm gonna be, the script is then in the description. And then check it out if you want to do KillBrick. And here the part, so the script's parent is part. So a parent means, so where is the script? So in which object? So this part's parent is workspace, because this part is in the workspace. But now let's test if this KillBrick works. So let's now just go on this KillBrick. Yeah, it should work, and it works. Yeah, it works. So let's press stop. And yeah. So for example, you want to make a good game. So like an obby, let's just say. So let me delete this base plate, because we don't need the base plate to make an obby. But we need a part to be the base. Let's put this part, anchor it, scale it like this. And okay, this could be now the base. Let's move the spawn location on top, that we don't spawn somewhere else, of course. A bit up, that we don't get stuck when we spawn. Okay, now, but what if you wanted the spawn to be invisible, but we still spawn here? So what are we gonna do? So here at properties, there's transparency. We want to gonna change that to 1. But then there's still this decal. What are we gonna do? We can just press it again and put the transparency to 1 again. And now we're gonna press again to the spawn location. And then let's search again, can collide. And let's turn this off. And as you can see, if you press play, we can, so the spawn point disappeared. But there's still a spawn point, but we don't even see it, or we can't even touch it. Okay, let's now change the parts material. So for example, let's do this like a grassy color. So let's do dark green. And material, so let's now do the material grass. Let's do leafy grass, or I guess there's also only grass, I guess. There's also only grass, but for this tutorial I'm just gonna do leafy grass. Okay, now we're gonna insert another part. Drag this there, I guess. No, let me put move, because move is way better than drag. And now you want to scale this like this, a bit like this, and there, and there. Okay, so now you have this part, and anchor it, of course, and change the color whatever you like. So for this I'm gonna put bright red. And now you have this, then just duplicate it and scale and put it here, and then just change the color and do that here like again, and just change the color to like lime or anything you want. Now this Oops, this could be in navy blue, or maybe just hot pink. Okay, now let's press play. Now we can just jump. This is like a jumping obstacle now. And yeah. So okay, let's build the game more. And at the end we'll test this. Now let's press Control at this base plate. And then let's press Control D. This duplicates this. And now like this. But before we're gonna move on, let me turn here collisions on. Now if I duplicate, it will duplicate right on top, but you want it to be like straight, let's just say. So you want to be like this straight. So what do you want to do? You want to turn off collisions. Then if you press Control D, wait, there's a press Control D here, and then you will have a straight base plate like that. But then, for example, let's now play again. And now let's do this mini obstacle. And for example, you just fell down, but then you have to start all over again. Yeah, let's just play. Do stop right now. Let's just search at the toolbox for checkpoint. And you see here so many checkpoints that you could choose, and most of them work. So let me press this checkpoint for hobby. Includes one script. Just press OK. And now if you press on this checkpoint, then your progress would be saved. And if you fall down, you will respawn at the checkpoint. But if you leave, you will not respawn. So yeah. So anyways, let's put the transparency to 1. The decal transparency also to 1. We can actually just delete the decal, but I don't know. And now let's turn off can collide. Okay, now let's just do another obstacle. So now we want to make a ball obstacle, like you need to jump at balls. Then, but at parts, you only get like this blocky part. So what should we now do? So as you can see, there's a mini arrow, and there you can see blocks, sphere, wedge, corner wedge, and cylinder. Let's press now sphere. Okay, now let's drag this, and let's scale this up like big. And now, as you can guys see, we are gonna change the color to red, and just gonna duplicate it more and more. Gonna change that now to blue, then to white, just doing some random colors, and then just to bright green, and then so on. Okay, this is too near. Okay, no sign. So now let's group this part and the spawn. Let's just group it for once. So Control G means group, and now let's duplicate it. And now put it here at the end. Okay, so our players made it till here. And now, let's close this toolbox for now. we want to make like an obstacle, so one tile will be right and one tile it will be wrong. So let's now let's wait. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to anchor it. Okay, now it's anchored. And now let's change the part to block again. Then we get this part. Let's change this to like, so let's say we want to make like glass bridge and one tile is correct and one tile is wrong, like Squid Game. Let's just say we want to make Squid Game. So we will get this part, and then let's put a transparency to 0.5. So it's not at all transparent. 0.5. And as you can see, this is like glass. Now we want to put this, scale this a bit. Yeah, who will everyone do? And yeah, like this. And now let Control D. Well, let me select these. Oops. Let me select these. And then yeah, okay. Now these two are glass, and let's turn one of them can collide off, so the players will then fall down like this. Oops. Wait. The part just got deleted. I don't know why. So now can collide off. Done. Gonna just do it like this. And this one will be right and this one will be wrong. Let's just Control D here. Now we want to be this one right and this one will be wrong. And then let's just continue a bit like this. Okay, now we did 3 tiles. Now we want to click part again. Turn this part to pink. And the material will be neon. Rotate it like this. Wait. So I don't know how should I even rotate this better. But okay, then scaling might help now. Now let's press move. So now let's align it right to the glass. I was touching the glass. And that's perfect. And now we want to make this touch like this. So it's a bit up, but no worries, we're gonna fix that later. Okay, now I guess it's touching. Yeah, okay, like this is will touch. Control D again. And there. And again Control D. There. Okay, so we want to fix that this will be a bit down. So let's just select everything. So also here, 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 and here. And we're gonna just put this down. Okay, but I have like a bit of like a feeling that the player cannot jump here to here. I'm just gonna make then a bit closer then, like this. And now the player should jump. The player can now jump to everywhere. So I want to make this now at the middle, for example. And now let's just put this at the middle. Okay, now let's click this model again. Control D. Put this again, like here. Okay. Now, for example, now you reach the end, for example. Now you want to make a little bit like a scene. So let's put a port, anchor it, of course. Then even, oh wait, so if you anchor the port, then what you want to do is you want to put the port. So I forgot here to anchor it, sorry. Now it's anchored. Why do I always forget to anchor these parts? Oh, you want to put it like here somewhere, like here at the end. Then scale this, scale to everywhere like this. So then it would be this big. Oh, not that big. Then the winners will be here. And then let me change the color to white. Let me move it a bit to be at the middle. Perfect. Okay, now here is the winner's place. So we make that here would be the winners. And yeah, this would be then your first lobby. Now let's test it. So, okay, you want to test it before it's too late, before you publish it to Roblox. Okay, jumping is good in the spheres. Okay, now I fell. So I guess at the white sphere you cannot jump that good at these spheres. Okay, let's test again the white one. Yeah, okay. So I found a mistake at this game. That here is it impossible to jump. So you want to make these closer to each other. And now, yeah. Now I want to make this a bit longer. Or bigger, let's just say. Okay, now we're, I guess, all set up. And now you want to make, for example, a game pass. You can make just a game pass. So you can actually just make a game pass by pressing here. So let me open a new tab. Home. Then create. Then you want to find your experience. But first, you need to. So here at Edge, we want to find our experience. Well, let me just refresh real quick. And here's our game. And now let's just press on it. And then we want to go to associated items, then passes. We want to create a pass. Let me just choose a random image. I'm just gonna do this. Hi. No, wait. Tutorial. Okay. Description is not necessary. And now it says here, all sale. We want to click on the pass again. All sales. Item for sale. And now let's just put this game pass for 5 Robux. Oops. 5 Robux. And now let's save changes. Pass updated successfully. Now let's just, and then if we clicked here, now you want to make a pass. But does this pass really give you items? No, it doesn't. So follow my steps right now. So here we have our pass, and let's just click on these 3 dots and copy asset ID. Let's just press on that and go back to Roblox Studio. Now we are gonna go to here and paste this. Oops. So this is actually already, yeah. Now this is my ID. But now we need to know what our tool is called. But before that, this is our gravity coil, right? Where this parent is right now workspace. We want to change that. So let's just click on this and search for our script. So our script is right here. Then let's just click on that script. And now the parent is script. Now let's just see what is the tool's name. The tool name is gravity coil. See, coil. Done. And now let us press play. And cause this is my Game Pass, I already own it cause I'm the creator and I own all Game Passes that I make. So yeah, makes sense. But you guys need to go now, like to, for example, you guys go to the experience, and then there will say stores, and then you guys need to buy the store, and yeah. So now, if you buy now the Game Pass, you will then own it. I guess you need to like leave and rejoin or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Let's just press stop for now. Okay, so those were the Game Passes. And here are the whole obstacles. And yeah. Okay, so that was all for this tutorial. I hope I see you guys next time. And don't forget to hit a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And yeah, see you on the next one.